Hey everybody, Walt Swaim here with Truth Unbound, and I am on my way to meet with a few brothers and sisters in Christ. I'm meeting them in front of the Russian Consulate here in Houston, Texas, and we're gathering there. The consulate's closed, and we're not trying to get in anyway, but we just want to pray together. We want to pray for the for the people of Ukraine, especially the believers, also the believers in Russia, and praying that God's will be done, that Christ be glorified, that others would come to Christ, and pray for the safety and protection of the Ukrainian people as they're being attacked by Russia. And some of you have seen the videos that I've done in relation to this whole experience and how it may or may not fit in the timetable, God's timetable, and the biblical prophecy. But anyway, just put together this short video of different segments that I was able to take briefly of our experience today. And well, on my way now, and I'll get right back to you. Hey everybody, we got our group here. Hey, doing this is our prayer group here, gathering in front of the Russian consulate, and we're going to get started here in a moment.
Getting engaged in all areas of society and life and everything, fighting crime and all that. But this is certainly a big thing to stand up and speak up against and everything. Well, Berto back there, your daughter, come up front here.
Okay, they've got Gualberto, who grew up in Cuba and fled to the States for freedom, and he understands really closely, really dearly what's happening in the Ukraine, and wants to join the prayer team.
I'll start off with just one word. I think it's Simon Lee. Some people may know that name. He's a wonderful businessman. He's connected to somebody at our church. Simon's done a lot of great things. He's been fighting human trafficking in the city for a while. He's been sending out a couple of days now in a row prayers for the people of Ukraine. Thank you, Simon Lee, for standing. We know that
it's so many wars. That's devastating to us. And yet we see that you have carried your people through all these wars. And that gives us confidence and faith to call on you again to say, would you
during this horrific time, give them the courage and the strength that you promised to Joshua, that you would never leave or forsake them, Lord God, that you will be with them, that you'll stand strong in this people.
Father, we thank you for allowing us to come together today.
We are seeking for your guidance to help the people in Ukraine and Russia. We pray in the name of Jesus.
They get displaced from their hometown. Lord, I pray that Lord, you heal them, comfort them, and help them not be lost in their hope in humanity, especially hope in you.
atrocious, horrible. We pray, Father God, that peace will break out in pockets and towns and villages all over Ukraine and beyond. I pray for my brothers and sisters in Christ who are in Taiwan, who are looking at something that is disturbing and concerning there, what China has threatened for some time. And so we just pray, Father God, as Christians, as believers in Christ, that we would keep lifting.
You will also be with the leadership and you show them the way to you, which is the only way to solution, to peace, to surpasses all understanding of Jesus. All the neighboring countries where Jesus are taking the people of Ukraine, be with them, comfort, provide all of their needs. And I also want to ask you, Jesus, for the
All right, everybody, the prayer time just ended. It was cut a little short because our cars were all parked in an area that wasn't jammed with parking, but the security guard asked us kindly to move our vehicles. But anyway, everybody got to pray. We prayed for the refugees. We prayed for the country itself, for the leaders. We prayed for Putin to fall on his knees before Christ. We prayed for the Ukrainian people to have what they need, to be protected, that the war would end soon, and just everything. And it was a spontaneous gathering, really, a semi-spontaneous gathering. I mean, we planned it, but just like a day or two ago. And a friend of mine burdened by it, a brother in Christ, and so we gathered in the parking lot just below the Russian Consulate building, or the building where the Russian Consulate is. It's on one of the floors there. So we were able to enjoy that time with the Lord and with each other, and most of us didn't know each other, and got to meet each other for the first time from various ministries and various denominations. Just lifting the people up and praying also that the Lord would be glorified, and praying for the gospel to go to more people, and more people would come to Christ through the event as well, through the war, there. So it was a great prayer event, and thought you'd be glad to know maybe you can do one where you're at, and just get, even if it's just 2 or 3 people gathering and praying for the situation there. We could at least do spiritual warfare, can't we? All right, take care. Thank you all, and we'll see you in the next podcast.